finance, the journey of Roman Abramovich is a captivating study in resilience and ambition. Orphaned at a young age, Abramovich's early life was marked by hardship. Yet within him burned an indomitable spirit, a will to not just survive, but thrive. This is the story of how a young man facing the bleakest of circumstances navigated the turbulent currents of post-Soviet Russia to emerge as one of the most influential figures of our time. Discover the incredible journey of a man who turned adversity into opportunity, mastering the art of deal-making and forever etching his name in the annals of both business and, some would say, political controversy. Join us as we trace the footsteps of Roman Abramovich, from the ruins of a forgotten empire to the summit of power and influence. Born in 1966 in Saratov, a city on the Volga River, young Roman's early years were a far cry from the opulence he would later come to know. His parents, both of modest means, died before Roman reached the age of 4. Orphaned and alone, Roman was taken in by relatives, passed from one household to another. These early experiences left an indelible mark on the young Abramovich. They instilled in him a fierce independence and resourcefulness. Imagine young Roman navigating the complexities of communal living, absorbing the nuances of human interaction. These experiences were his crucible, forging within him the steel to face future challenges. Roman possessed an unyielding will and a keen intellect, turning adversity into fuel for his ambition. The Soviet Union of the 1980s was a society in flux, the old order crumbling. Roman Abramovich began to make his mark in this chaotic landscape. He started modestly, selling plastic toys from a Moscow apartment. This venture demonstrated his innate business acumen. But his ambitions extended far beyond toys. He recognized true wealth lay in the burgeoning energy sector. Amidst the chaos, Abramovich thrived. He possessed an ability to read the landscape and seize opportunities. Acquiring oil assets at bargain prices, his rise was meteoric. The year was 1995. The remnants of the Soviet Union were being carved up, its vast resources up for grabs in a chaotic fire sale. It was in this tumultuous environment that Roman Abramovich made his most audacious move yet, the acquisition of Sibneft, a behemoth of the Russian oil industry. Sibneft, a company born out of the ashes of the Soviet state oil monopoly, was a prize coveted by many. But it was Abramovich who orchestrated a masterful, if controversial, plan to gain control. He understood that in the new Russia, connections were as valuable as capital, and he leveraged his growing network of political and financial allies to secure the deal of a lifetime. The details of the Sibneft acquisition remain shrouded in controversy, a testament to the opaque world in which Abramovich operated. But the outcome was clear. A relatively unknown entrepreneur in his late 20s had become one of the most powerful figures in the Russian oil industry, controlling a company that would generate billions of dollars in revenue. This single acquisition cemented Abramovich's status as a force to be reckoned with, a master strategist with an uncanny ability to turn chaos into opportunity. It was a bold move, a calculated gamble that paid off handsomely, transforming him from a successful entrepreneur into a titan of the global energy market. Chapter 4. Diversification and Global Expansion. With Sibneft firmly under his control, Abramovich could have easily rested on his laurels, content with the immense wealth he had already amassed. But such complacency was alien to his nature. He understood that true security lay not in a single asset, but in diversification, in building a global empire that transcended borders and industries. He invested heavily in aluminum, acquiring a controlling stake in Rusal, a move that further consolidated his position as a key player in Russia's raw materials sector. He diversified into industries as diverse as steel, technology and agriculture, always seeking new opportunities for growth and expansion. But Abramovich's ambitions extended far beyond the borders of Russia. He understood the importance of cultivating a global presence, of establishing himself as a player on the world stage. He began investing heavily in international assets, acquiring properties in London, New York, and the French Riviera, becoming a fixture in the world of high society. This global expansion was not merely about accumulating wealth, it was about securing influence. about building a network of power that spanned continents. Abramovich understood that in the interconnected world of the 21st century, true power lay not just in controlling resources, but in cultivating relationships, in being present at the nexus of global finance and politics. In 2003, Roman Abramovich made a move that would forever alter his public persona. A move that transcended the realm of business and thrust him into the global spotlight. He purchased Chelsea Football Club, a struggling London team, for a then staggering sum of £140 million. This acquisition, seemingly out of character for the notoriously private tycoon, revealed a different side to Abramovich, a passion for the beautiful game that belied his cold, calculating image. He poured millions into the club, attracting top players and transforming Chelsea into a European powerhouse, a perennial contender for top honours. But the Chelsea purchase was more than just a rich man's plaything. It was a shrewd, strategic move, a calculated gamble that paid off handsomely. It instantly raised Abramovich's global profile, making him a household name, no longer just a shadowy oligarch, but the owner of one of the world's most recognizable sports brands. The investment in Chelsea was a masterstroke of soft power, a way for Abramovich to build goodwill, to cultivate a positive image, and to gain access to the corridors of power that had previously been closed to him. It was a move that demonstrated his understanding of the power of sport, of its ability to transcend borders and languages, to unite people under a common banner. As Abramovich's wealth and influence grew, so too did his proximity to power. He cultivated close ties with Russian political figures, most notably Boris Yeltsin and later Vladimir Putin. He served as governor of Chukotka, a remote region in the Russian Far East, using his personal wealth to improve the lives of its inhabitants. His relationship with Putin in particular became the subject of much speculation. Some saw Abramovich as a close confidant of the Russian president, a trusted advisor with a direct line to the Kremlin. Others viewed him with suspicion, a symbol of the oligarch class that had profited immensely from the privatization of Russia's economy. Navigating the treacherous currents of Russian politics is no mean feat, and Abramovich proved to be a master of the game. He understood the importance of loyalty, discretion, and the strategic deployment of his vast wealth. He became a master of soft power, utilizing his connections and resources to achieve his goals without ever revealing his hand. But this proximity to power came at a cost. Abramovich found himself increasingly drawn into the complex web of geopolitics, his business dealings subject to intense scrutiny, his every move analyzed for its political significance. He became a lightning rod for controversy, his name synonymous with the excesses and intrigue of the post-Soviet era. Roman Abramovich's story is a complex tapestry woven from threads of ambition, resilience, and ruthlessness. He rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most influential figures of his time, amassing a fortune that placed him among the world's elite. His journey is a testament to the power of human will, of the ability to overcome adversity and achieve extraordinary things. But it is also a cautionary tale, a reminder of the ethical complexities that often accompany immense wealth and power. Abramovich's legacy is likely to be debated for decades to come. Was he a brilliant entrepreneur who seized the opportunities presented to him, or a ruthless oligarch who profited from a system rife with corruption? Was he a shrewd investor who built a global empire, or a political pawn used to advance the interests of a powerful few? The answers, like the man himself, are shrouded in enigma. But one thing is certain: Roman Abramovich's impact on the world is undeniable. He has left an indelible mark on the worlds of business, politics, and sport, a legacy that will continue to fascinate and provoke for generations to come. Roman Abramovich's story is a testament to resilience and strategic thinking. His journey from orphan child to billionaire tycoon is a compelling study in ambition, risk-taking, and the relentless pursuit of success. What lessons will you take from his journey? Will you be inspired by his unwavering determination, his ability to turn setbacks into stepping stones, Or will you be left pondering the ethical dilemmas that often accompany the accumulation of vast wealth and power? Subscribe for more inspiring stories.